heroes at Claremont, hold your hand up. Let's give them a round of applause. I'd like to say I've visited Claremont many, many times. When my father was reaching that point in his life where he needed care, there was no question to me. I took him to Claremont, and when I got the call that he had passed, I went in, and they were gracious enough to let me sit for a half an hour, you know, with my dad there. And then there was a knock on the door, and two young ladies, CNAs, I apologize because I was emotional at the time, came in and said, Mr. Rovegno, we have to get your father ready, you know, for transport. I said, what does that mean? Well, we have to put him in a body bag. So I said, well, I excused one of them. I said, I want to help you. So I helped put my dad in a body bag, but I still remember the young lady who was helping me. I apologize, I do not remember her name. There was tears in her eyes. She said, this is the worst part of my job. It's the worst part of my job. Well, I forget, I'm thinking it's been done 39 times in this COVID instance or something like that. So I can't even begin to think about what you guys have had to go through. And I'm sorry, personally, as a resident of Cumberland County, that you're having to go through what you're going through right now. So I think Claremont's been a tremendous asset. Interred on the grounds there are men who fought in the American Revolution, fought in the Civil War. That's how long it's been an asset to Cumberland County to care for our folks that just didn't have another place to go. I do think this thing should get turned around, but we have to be real here. And Commissioner Eichelberger is rather adamant in his desire to sell it. As we know, Commissioner Fauci has said she's now in favor of pausing and looking for other options. So the key here, folks, is Commissioner DiFilippo. He's the key. So right now, I'm asking everybody to consider calling Commissioner DiFilippo. Be respectful, but say, would you please just pause this? Would you please stop it? But Vince is the key. So let's think about focusing the efforts to convincing Vince that that this is not a good idea. Mark Price, who is here, did a white paper that shows what happens when we sell county-owned facilities, and SGA has helped sell, I forget, Mark, was it 6 of them? 6 of them, and it has not turned out well for the residents. As a matter of fact, Mark, is it 2 of them or 1 of them? That's 2 of them are actually, you can't get ratings of them because they're being investigated for abuse of residents. Not as good care, outright abuse. So Commissioner DiFilippo is the key. We have some people here who are going to be contacting him, but I think as many calls to his line as possible, notes to him as possible, would be helpful. So call the Commissioner's office, ask to be put in the Vince's voicemail, and leave messages that this is not a good idea. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming out here. God bless, stay safe, and let's see if we can't get some things done. I won't ask her to speak, but there's a young lady here named Melissa who's helped organize this. Round of applause for her. Yay! So, thank you very much. Take care. God bless. Stay safe.